Star Wars only, I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
JJ Abrams is the only person right now who knows the title to Star Wars Episode 9, and that is according to an actor on Star Wars Episode 9, Dominic Monaghan. Dominic Monaghan is known for playing Merry in the Lord of the Rings franchise, and he's also known for being a friend of JJ Abrams and working with him in the past, and someone asked him on his Instagram recently. Dominic Monaghan put up a story on his Instagram asking, how can I make your Monday easier? Someone asked him, Episode 9 title, pretty please, and here's what Dominic says back: only JJ Abrams knows, it's good to have secrets on Star Wars. And it's pretty easy to read that and basically understand what it means, and that is that JJ Abrams is the only guy who knows the title to Star Wars Episode 9. And if you're going, maybe the guy's wrong, because there's been some leaks and whatnot, a little more validity to that statement is from Pablo Hidalgo himself. Someone asked him last week, obviously you can't tell anybody, but do you even know the name of 9? From my understanding, it's been kept from almost everyone, and Pablo Hidalgo, who is working with Lucasfilm Story Group, says, if it has a title, I don't know it. So if Lucasfilm Story Group doesn't know it, and the actors on Star Wars 9 don't obviously know it, and they probably never really get to know these things until the title is released, it basically does mean that JJ Abrams is the only guy to know. All these leaks that have been coming out this past few months and whatnot have been false, fake, clickbait, all that stuff, Balance of the Force, Sons of Darkness, all that stuff is apparently fake, because JJ Abrams is the only guy to know the title, and why the fuck would he leak it himself? You know, that doesn't make any sense. Now, one of the reasons I find it interesting that JJ Abrams knows the title, but even the Lucasfilm Story Group members do not, is that when I was doing research for the documentary I made last year on the Star Wars, The Fans vs. Disney, I read across some articles, and there's a lot of reports and a lot of things that I was looking into and a lot of inside sources that were saying that JJ Abrams and the Lucasfilm Story Group were having internal conflict when it came to the writing of Episode 7, the story that was being made, and also the schedule. You know, JJ apparently wanted to write in his own production studio, Red Robot, I believe, or whatever it's called, or Bad Robot, my bad, and Lucasfilm Story Group didn't want that. They wanted him, closer to them or something, working with them a little more, talking to them more, and JJ just kind of wanted to have his own creative freedom. Now, I'm not sure if that's all true, but this does make me wonder why they don't know the title, but he does, and that, with that known history, and not even official history, but that supposed history that they have for Episode 7 that I heard about, it makes me really wonder, if they actually had problems on Episode 7 or not. And then you look at some of the reports that came out last year in 2018 that we talked about, is that apparently JJ Abrams has complete creative freedom over Episode 9 compared to what he had in Episode 7. And like I said, Episode 7, he worked with the Lucasfilm Story Group. It seems like he's kind of split away from them a little bit, if even they don't know the title. So I think that's a little interesting, because I think it's good news that if JJ Abrams has complete creative freedom on Episode 9, because the reports were saying that Kathleen Kennedy is, focusing on the TV shows, as she should be, because she's producing a lot of them, and she's focusing on that, and so JJ is going to be focusing on Episode 9. And if Episode 9 does good or bad, it's all on JJ's shoulders. It's not on Kathleen or anybody. And I think that's good news. I think it's good that JJ has complete creative control and creative freedom on the film. And to me, this confirms all of that. That Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm Story Group doesn't know the title, and that Dominic, a guy who's been a longtime friend of JJ Abrams, says that only he knows the title of Episode 9. To me, that just shows that JJ has complete and total control over Episode 9 and what's going on behind that, and I like it. I honestly do like that, and so this should be interesting. I'm excited to hear the title. I predicted that we were going to get it in late January. Looks like that's not going to happen. My new prediction, I guess, would say around March, maybe mid-March. If not, definitely April. April's definitely the month you're going to get a trailer, if not a title reveal. I mean, the marketing for this film is already a little different, but still, I think it's good news that only JJ knows. That means all the leaks have been fake. Son of Darkness, Balance of the Force, those names sounded stupid anyways, and the fact that they're not the official title is good, because JJ Abrams is the only guy who knows it. So tell me your thoughts below. Is it good that only JJ knows the title to Episode 9? Is it bad? What do you think about the marketing decision for this year of not revealing the title as early as we have for the other films so far? Tell me your thoughts below. I'm Star Wars Only. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all next time, and may the Force be with you always.